Hotel Excelsior, with Mitja Kosmina at the helm and Venetian owner Claudio Demartis, was the first boat to cross the finish line, winning the 2024 Venice Hospitality Challenge. The race, which traditionally takes place on the city course of the Serenissima, from the Rive di San Marco to the Canale della Giudecca, saw the 90-foot vessel from the Yacht Club Monfalcone, boasting a record of over 90 victories in the world's most important regattas, take the lead shortly after the start.
You have to deal with the tide a lot and with the shallow water. So out of having a local expert, you need to know the race course a little bit more than what's usually needed for a race.
It's almost the 10th time that we come here to race against some of the most beautiful boats that are sailing in the Mediterranean Sea.
This is your weekly global sailing highlights show, The World on Water, November 8, 2024. Just as the crews and their families think they have seen all Malta and the Rolex Middle Sea Race has to offer, one final surprise awaits. The prize giving is no ordinary affair. Held in the 16th century Sacra Infermeria, originally built as a hospital by the Knights of St. John and overlooking Grand Harbour Malta, the setting is magnificent, stirring and worthy. The principal success stories of the 2024 Rolex Middle Sea Race were Red Bandit, TP52, skippered by Carl Peter Forster, overall winner under IRC, and Scallywag 100, Double Custom, skippered by David Witt, who won the monohull line honours.
I've been across the ocean under moon's gentle light, chasing my dreams through both day and night, in foreign cities and starlit skies so wide. I've wandered and wandered with you by my side, through the rolling hills and the meadows green. In the quiet moments, your face I've seen, but now I'm returning to the place I belong, where my heart's strong. Oh, distant skies, in this journey I'll find my way home. Through the tears and the miles, I will carry the love in my soul. Oh, in this journey I never walk alone. Through the storms and the trials, I will carry the light in my soul. Endless roads, in this journey I never walk alone. Through the storms and the trials, I will carry the light in my soul. All days, skies, in this journey I'm on my way home. Through the tears and the clouds, I will carry the love in my
I'm just really proud of the team to come out for our first effort and get a result. It's just absolutely fantastic.
To win the Rolex Middle Sea Race is absolutely incredible. I dreamed of it. So, could it be? Could we do it? Now we did it. It's amazing.
Charlie Cumberley, from Britain, leads the OK Dinghy European Championship in Palma after the first 3 races were sailed on Thursday in Palma Bay. Luke Deegan, from New Zealand, is second, on equal points with Britain's Matt Howard. All three took a race win each.
So 3 races today, trying to catch up from our lack of racing yesterday, and really nice breeze actually, a little bit more than what I was expecting. So hiking all day, which the legs are finding hard, but won the first race, kind of got away, and then there was a group fighting behind me which kind of kept them at bay, which was nice. So nice to start with a race win, and then got a third in the second race and a second in the third race. So actually, yeah, really pleased with that. And it was quite lucky because my compass decided to die on the way out. Luckily, the shifts are big enough that you kind of had to get into it. They're big enough that you could see them without the compass, sort of thing. So yeah, really good day, great racing. Everyone's competitive. Some new guys that are really quick we have to sail against. So Luke in particular. So yeah, plenty to.
Really tricky day actually, northeasterly I think it was. 3 races, last one was a windward finish, so plenty of upwind, plenty of shifts, plenty of pressure. All ran really smoothly by the race committee actually, and only a couple of recalls and got it all in. But yeah, it was real snakes and ladders today, and did all right. Had a middle race was a bit ropey, but the other 2 were good.
All of the action with more of the people who made this World Championship what it was. Get on board the signal boat for some starts and finishes, aboard the spectator boats and the J22 themselves as we watch the racing unfold on the water and participants enjoying America's sailing capital by night.
"48 boats from 16 states and the District of Columbia and 4 countries arrived in America's sailing capital, Annapolis, Maryland, by way of trailering and chartering to compete in the 2024 J22 World Championship. The Eastport Yacht Club, with an army of volunteers and the help of neighbors like Severn Sailing Association in the form of extra boat storage, protest rooms, and 2 more cranes, hoisted the fleet. North Sails helping measure all of the boats and sails, Mount Gay keeping the parties going. It was all on. With their mission of promoting and encouraging the challenges and rewards of sailing, the Eastport Yacht Club put their best foot forward and brought in top race committee and jury members from around the country and across the globe to start their 4 days of racing on the Chesapeake Bay. Sailors saw a bit of everything, and the leaderboard was never stagnant, as moderate air with lots of current, heavy air, shifty lighter air, and puffy nuclear air highlighted the strengths and weaknesses of the teams. PRO Mark Foster from Texas, who also ran the Sunfish Worlds, J24 Worlds, and J70 Corinthian Nationals this year, kept the fleet rolling through the races with uniform and black flags. The spectator fleet was strong, with David Walter's Yachts providing 2 of their vessels to sponsors from Maryland Sports Commission, Visit Annapolis, and the panel of experts who, along with the competitors who raced well each day, participated in daily debriefs under the big tent at the Eastport Yacht Club. After hours, before and during the event, the roughly 160 sailors got out on the town to enjoy all Eastport and downtown Annapolis have to offer.
We're so excited about sponsoring the event. It supports a lot of economic impact in the area. It brings visitors of all kinds.
Team Heather's Kitchen, we're proud to represent J22 World. This establishment in a local Annapolis area has been absolutely fantastic. Just picked up some breakfast sandwiches for the team, and also we got some Peruvian chicken sandwiches for lunch. Leeward Market, Annapolis, over here in Eastport.
Part of the reason we come down here is because Annapolis is a sailing town, and the sailing is fantastic, but everything else around, we try to stay really, really close to town. We go into the restaurants. We come down mostly for the sailing, but close second is the crab cakes in Annapolis.
I had a crab on a pretzel the other day at Davies Pub.
And there's nothing like East Coast brick cities that make me smile. I love the architecture here. The Naval Academy is such a wonderful thing to see on the skyline, and it's just been a privilege to enjoy the Annapolis weather.
Just soaking it all in and really enjoying this opportunity to be here in the sailing capital of America.
Love it, and we're on the Harry T. Hey Skipper, what do you think? How are we going to do today? Light winds, it's going to be actually a great advantage for us.
Chris Doyle, the J22 World Champ from 2016, stepped out early with 2 straight wins, but was chased down by Will Wells, a 2-time J24 World Champion, and Glenn Darden, who'd been on a winning streak since 2023. Travis Odenbach was also on a winning streak, having just been crowned the J24 World Champion a mere 3 weeks prior to racing in Annapolis. When the overall lead was traded off, it usually ended back on him by the end of each race day. The drama unfolded in the final 2 upwind and 2 downwind legs, where one thing prevailed for Odenbach: speed, speed, speed. Will Wells' Cougar would finish the regatta in 3rd place. Glenn Darden's Baby Doll would score the final race win of the event to finish in 2nd overall. And Travis Odenbach, Jeff Becker trimming, and the owner of the J22 they were racing, Justin Damore, up on the bow, proved to be just too fast to surpass.
I'll thank my wife first for allowing me to do that, to sail 2.
That's right.
We won 2 worlds in 1 month, and I'm a little overwhelmed at this point with the feelings, but it's pretty awesome. Just a lot of work went into this year and my entire life of doing this stuff, so very happy, and happy to do it with these guys. We haven't been in the boat in 2 years, and it got a little tight in that last race, and we got a little bit lucky, and that kind of got us back into it.
It is tough when you got a lot of pressure every day. When you are leading, there's different leaders in front, and you're getting pressure every day from different types of sailors who we know from being in the class for a long time are people that know how to sail in those conditions, to not talk about the pressure and start every day fresh. So I think that's what we do good as a team, and I think we definitely evolved another step in that this week.
Congratulations to Travis Odenbach, not only for winning 2 different world championships on different boats on 2 separate coasts, but also for doing it with 2 entirely different crews. For T2P TV, this is Ashley Love.
The next edition of the French Vendee Globe solo, unassisted, round-the-world race starts next Sunday, November 10th. One of the female skippers has released a video of how the sailors feel, react, and expect as they sail around the world.
The race requires skippers to face innumerable challenges entirely alone.
Expect some dramas to
with
emerge
both
in the
boat
next
and
3
skipper
months
descending
of this,
to
the hardest
increasingly
sporting
depleted
event in the
states
world.
of exhaustion over the course of the race, they are tested and pushed to the brink of failure over and over again because Mother Nature has no favourites. Though the race is concerned ostensibly with the sport of sailing, at its core it is about surviving as a human being. Having to find solutions and the strength to fight through hard times is something we will all encounter at various points in our lives. Over the 3 months it takes competitors to do a lap of the globe, they must maintain not only the high speeds of their vessels, but also the positive attitude that will enable them to cope with physical and emotional isolation, sleep deprivation, fear, anxiety, and endless problem solving. These challenges are common to all humans in all walks of life, and they are what underlies this uniquely tough mental and physical trial.